Welcome to part 11 of the San Francisco build. This is the last one. I finally finished it. I was getting tired of looking at this thing. So here we got the time lapse of all the little pieces and parts going together, the various ammo lockers, cupboards, things of that nature, etc, etc, etc. Here are all the cleats being put together for tying the ship to other vessels or to the dock. And I don't remember what these are. A little part of some kind. Here look like some more cabinets, ammo lockers. And now the detail parts go on. And butterfingers. And more butterfingers. Hands of hand and fits of butter. And here go on the cleats. And there are the life rafts. Made those out of some floral wire with the seam patched up and some window screening cut for the bottom of it. Here all the railings are going on, the wire work, the antennas, etc, etc, etc. So I gave some thought as to how you would classify this kit. So I came up with 5 criteria. First one is presence. This thing is not small, and it feels like there's a good weight of I don't know how to describe it. Basically, is there a presence when you look at it? Does it have some clarity? Does it have not necessarily detail? But is it substantial, both physically and mentally? And in this case, it most definitely is. So I gave this a 9 out of 10. Next up is the detail. And there is a good bit of detail here. There could always be more, but there's a solid quantity of detail just about everywhere. Of course, I added some more pieces and parts to it. So I gave that an 8 out of 10. Next up is the accuracy of the model itself. There are a lot of issues with this one in terms of how the San Francisco gets represented in kit form. There's a lot of errors here. I've covered them in other videos, stuff that's just flat out wrong. And for that, give it a 5 out of 10. Next up is clarity of the instructions. These are pretty poor. There are views of details that you want to see that are not provided. There are views provided that are confusing or don't actually show the detail that it is supposed to, or pieces like that are just out and out missing. So yeah, that 2 out of 10 for clarity of the instructions. And then accuracy of the parts. This is another one, 2 out of 10. There are parts missing, there are parts the wrong color, there are parts mislabeled, things of that nature. And yeah, that's quite poor. So overall, 26 out of 50. Not a brilliant showing. If you do want to have a model of the San Francisco itself, then this is a good one to go with because it's one of the only ones out there. If you want just a World War II cruiser or a New Orleans class in general, don't go with this one. It's a mess. If you have a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of energy, you can turn it into something that looks pretty nice. But Yeah, it's as much harder than it needs to be in this case. Here we got some of the beauty shots back and forth. Comes out at just about a yard long and 11 inches tall and about 4 wide, 4.5 wide. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to watch the other videos in the series, and I'm working on the Sulaco next. There'll be more videos of that coming up shortly. So keep building whatever you're building. Thanks.